Hello everyone, my name is Woong and this is my hashtag AUDI AMA. Ed Radicali asks, how did you come up with your nickname? Well, I started watching competitive League of Legends in Season 2 when the World Championship happened. And I was really hyped about the Korean Azubu Frost team, watching Woong playing AD carry in an aggressive way that he did. And I just kind of yoinked his name because it was available on the US server and I'd stick with it. Ed Van P. Jeroen asked, how many tattoos do you have and can I see them? Well, I have 2 tattoos, one on my leg, Bob Marley portrait, and one on my arm, triangles. I will show you them after the broadcast. Ed Titus asks, who's the best Benelux Yasuo player and why is it Pascali? Well, not counting me of course, I think it's either Pascali or Meteos. Both are really good at the champion, Meteos more in a I think mechanically way, but Pascali can make it work in competitive. Ed Megalodontus asks, what has been your favorite game in the Belgian League split so far? Well, that must be the Sector 1 versus Etra one. Besides the upset that Etra took over Sector 1, I really enjoyed watching a Blitzcrank pick working out, actually punishing the mispositioning of the carries of Sector 1. Then Ed Boyke asks, what is your favorite moment in esports so far? Well, I will answer it in 2 ways. The first one is my best overall experience must be the ESL Proximus 2018 playoffs. That's actually where it all started for me. I got to know the scene in the Benelux. We actually managed to upset the number 1 seed, but barely making it into playoffs. And it was just a lot of joy, a lot of fun with my teammates, and the environment was just overall very nice. But as a player, like in game, the best moment must be the time when I solo defended the base against Lapel Devide and the AP Malphite from Phoenix. The stakes in the game were so high, and if we didn't win that game, we were out of playoffs for sure. And me defending the base solo as Alistar really gave me so much hype, and that was really nice to feel as a player. Ed Bardo Doswardo asks, who's the best Maokai support in the Benelux besides yourself? Well, not many people know this, but I wasn't the first AP Maokai support player in the Benelux. It was actually Boomin, who kicked my ass in a in-house game. And after he stomped me so hard, I just picked up the champion and tried it because I wanted to be as good as Boomin. And eventually I managed to make it work in competitive, but I think Boomin is still the OG Maokai support. Ed Chameo asks, when will we have matching pink hair if Etra wins the Belgian League split? Ed Ralph Ganman asks 4 questions. The first one, how did you get in touch with League? Well, Ralph, we got a mutual friend called Mats, and he got me into League. And we were so competitive that I just kept playing till I was better than him. Then the second question, which is better? Well, of course, it's gonna be Burger King. The third question, would you like to return to competitive, and why or why not? Well, yes and no, I would like to return, but I don't think I can compete at the level that is currently in the Belgian or Dutch league. So I wouldn't want to return because I don't want to be like the least mechanical player in my team or like the worst player in my team. So yes, I would like to have the drive to compete again, but I don't want to be like kicked out because I'm the worst player. And the last question, if so, would you like to make your own team or join one? If I wanted to go competitive again, I would definitely want to make my own team. Then Pascali asks, how did you learn to become a good talker? Do you think it was a talent or practice? Well, that's actually a hard question because I don't think I'm a good talker. I figure there's something I do well because people keep on listening. And maybe it's because I talk a lot of shit, but if that is considered being a good talker, then maybe I am. But I guess it's my talent talking shit. I didn't practice it. I have no one to learn it from, I guess. Then, Ed Freak asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, beside the Yasuo question, I think this is the hardest question to answer for me. I actually have no plans for the future. I don't see myself doing anything in the future. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone because living day by day is really stressful. But I guess that's my life right now.